I just wanted to let you know that I am all ready for our floss tube. Pinged Cheryl, and Cheryl advised me yesterday that Anna would be ready at 10 or at her house at 10, and they would be ready at 10. And it's now after 10, and Anna's not at Cheryl's house yet. So there. I'm sure she'll be there soon. And then they have to gab, and then they have to, no, whatever they each have. But we'll get on with this.
Huh.
Yeah,
Look at that mess.
That's a mess.
No, you.
How about go in your bathroom? That's cute. The bathroom's cute.
The bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, your background just sucks.
Okay, I can do this background. Hi, Anna.
Hi. I do not want to sit on the toilet for the interview.
I can do that background. Look at that mess.
What do you mean? All the fabric is back there.
Well, she did.
I know, but
she
she
liked
has,
it.
I like the
You
fabric. I don't like the plastic bins. Hi, Anna.
Well,
What pins?
the one, this one,
Oh.
the one. Oh, I see. There's two over there.
I'll put
Yeah.
my head there.
And you were gonna go down and I mean, look at you were gonna go down and
We know you're perfect.
no, I'm not. I
What
just
did
know
I
it has to
say
be
this
cute.
morning?
You tell me it has to be cute, so I make it cute. And then
can
here you come.
Sit behind that, and then there'll be the thread.
Or
Yeah.
you guys could watch World War Z with me.
No,
Yeah,
everybody dies. Everybody dies.
yeah.
No, they survive at the end.
Oh, well, what I was watching, I think 9 people died.
Maybe if we move that way more, then.
See, Anna, you see my point.
See, she's.
So there
Oh,
to see
no.
all of those.
no. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't decoupaged the outside of them to make them cute.
Nope.
I'll try to put my head like
I am
this.
who I am, and this is what it is. To me, that's cute.
I'll keep
Okay.
my head like this the whole time so that it'll block it.
Like this there.
And then
Yeah,
no,
Cheryl, there you
come
go.
a
Well,
little
then
bit.
there's that basket with a big puff of something there.
So
It's a longer burger basket.
Oh,
That's cute.
longer burger basket's cute. What's in it? What's the puff?
Well,
padding. It's some kind of
I bought I thought I was buying 2 pounds of that stuffing you stuff in things.
Mhm.
Or I thought I was buying 5 pounds. I bought 50 pounds.
Mm.
She's going to be stuffing things for the rest of her life.
You have a barn. What are you doing, Lincoln? You have a barn.
What is wrong with you, Day? And are you recording this? Everybody knows how she treats her little sister.
Oh,
Or me.
poor
Poor
you.
little sister. Anyway, are you guys ready?
Yeah, but wait a minute. Did we get any response for this giveaway?
Well, that would be this one. I mean, that
Oh.
would be, we haven't filmed for a month, so we have that.
We
And
did. We put that one up because I showed that I got one. Well, clearly we didn't get any responses, or you would have.
yeah,
you
so
would-
show it again.
Okay. Isn't that
I mean,
cute?
do you look at our comments and stuff?
That's her second one.
Was
Oh.
it the same time I put the hex one up?
Yeah.
Was it? Well, then it's this is, I haven't pulled a giveaway for that then.
Oh, but okay. All right.
Remember what the word was for that?
I think it was Bo Peep or Little Bo Peep or something like that.
Oh, we'll just
Look how happy she is with me.
I know.
you could just, well, not just you, Anna as well. She's late.
Oh,
You're late.
I had to.
You're a nurse. There's no excuse.
I had to mail some stuff to my quilter friend, and it
You
was
have a quilter friend sitting right next to you.
no. This is this person.
We're not friends.
Yeah, this person pieces for me.
So she actually doesn't do any of her own quilting.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, though, that your friend up in Bend or up in
She
Sisters.
lives in Pal Butte.
Oh, I thought it was your elderly friend that you keep
Oh,
her
Okay, Colleen, we're elderly now, so
Yeah,
older than us friend.
yeah.
Um,
How puffy my face looks on this camera.
if I lifted it, it wouldn't be so bad.
Oh,
See?
yeah, see?
Okay, let me go get my box. You gotta move.
Okay.
I didn't want to get it. I was being lazy. I could have
what
just had
what
I could have had you lean over and get it.
nice smiles, girls. Hi, Floss.
This is stitching with the Sisterlies.
Oh, that's probably the best we've ever done it.
This is Colleen,
And I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Anna.
and you're stitching with the Sisterlies, and I don't know what floss tube it is, 100 and something.
Colleen's going to try to keep us on track today. Is what she said.
I told myself when I went to bed, be nice.
Oh,
You have to tell yourself that.
oh no.
So just in order to get Cheryl to floss tube, I had to suggest she have Anna come over and join her. Because otherwise we're still going. We're still, maybe next week.
Our asthma laughs are going to be great today.
Yes, yes. I used my inhaler this morning.
I use mine, but I don't think I breathe deep.
Now you know, you probably not. You should put at nighttime, because you're a mouth sleeper, you should put tape over your mouth.
No, I spent first grade with tape over my mouth. I can't do that now.
I know, but
And because I'm a mouth sleeper, I would die.
no, you have a hole in your nose and your ears. And
My
your
nose
eyes.
gets plugged, so I can't.
Oh, that's true. You have something.
That would be an interesting picture.
Dead. How'd she die?
I
Her
used to sleep with that thing on my face. What do you call it?
The CPAP. Oh yeah, I can. That's the best.
No, I feel like somebody's got their, hand over me.
It works great when we go on retreats together because
Yeah.
G wears one. So
It's a no-brainer. It's like white noise for me. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I've been on retreat with you guys. There's no white noise involved. But anyway, so this is Saturday, November 11th.
happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some veterans in our family. And Anna is from Roadies, Stitch Quilties.
Roadies.
Oh my gosh. The one I found you on, Stitch
Quilt roadies.
Roadies.
Quilt Roadies and Stitch.
Oh, I should have brought the quilt that you made me. I should
It's
have
behind
brought
you
that.
all the time.
I know. I love it.
And so sit.
Cheryl gives mine away to Goodwill when she.
What?
Did you do that?
Oh,
Oh, because I'm going to go down to Goodwill right now.
no, it's upstairs in my special closet that
Uh-huh.
the kids are going to open up when I die someday and go. "Oh." That's what I picture.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
I have to go like this because I'm going dark again. Let's brighten
Yeah.
up.
I love that that's behind you because I've always thought that was a great quilt.
Isn't
I
it
have-
cute?
Yeah,
I have the pattern for it.
Cute backdrop?
yeah.
So is mine.
No.
I mean, just the
absolutely not.
faces in there are the best.
There's two cute people in front of the camera, but your background really sucks. You need to like get one of those things that'll show like mountains or something behind it.
This
Really?
is who I am. Welcome to my world.
I'd like you to take a picture and notice it.
Yeah, I think there's a way to actually do that, but I've never been able to figure it out.
Yeah, I could put even a green screen behind
backdrop.
her.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
Because when people zoom, they usually have like the ocean or a palm tree.
Yeah,
and
it's real pretty.
Well, I could do this. It could be my whole backdrop.
Okay, so let's get started. This is a channel about fiber arts, and friends and sisters and yeah.
Wannabe sisters.
So
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
Do you have a life? Cheryl? Do you have a life? What's
Yeah.
happening?
I have
in
a
your
life.
I have a full life. It's hard to pin you down.
Yeah, I have a busy life. It's only because now I'm doing aqua aerobics and I'm doing pickleball twice. Oh,
Cheryl and I did aqua aerobics. Remember when we did it together? The
Pretend to
old
be
people
a mermaid?
I'm in the water and I'm running.
Where do you do that at?
Cascade
I
Athletic Club.
kept floating away. Remember, I would float under that rope and everything.
Where's that?
In Gresham, right off Division.
Oh.
We should join.
Cheryl and Anna are doxing themselves, but whatever.
Okay.
So you've been busy being a fish and pickling. What else?
And pickling and sewing. Our 5,000 person giveaway, I emailed her and said, well, I'm going to keep it until we do a floss tube. And she said, oh, good.
Oh, how rude.
She was so
I'm
sweet.
sorry. What is she going to say?
I can't believe it. It's that you actually did something like that for a viewer.
Oh,
Because I
thought you were going to say,
I hope all of my viewers aren't expecting me to do anything.
do
like
it.
that.
Do it. Yeah, we are.
Done that before. We've got that idea from you. You have done that before.
I have.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Elsie, because I watch her.
Well, yeah, I'm
I
typically
just
in
don't
the
turn around
shower.
and go to the shower.
You're watching me in the shower?
Well, I listen. And I always know you're doing this. I know you're doing this when it gets quiet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good life, Cheryl. What about you, Anna? Have you had a life?
Oh, good life for me.
Oh,
I got-
you mean like what's been going on? I
Yes.
spent hours yesterday at the Portland Zoo with 2 grandchildren
How
and
fun.
must have walked 10 miles
Do you have your
with
Fitbit?
every other grandparent who had their snotty nosed petri dishes with them.
Yes.
It was like, because apparently there was no school on Friday
Veterans.
everywhere. And so every parent had a grandparent to bring their child to the zoo.
Every parent's still working. So.
Yeah, and now you have to make a reservation. So I had to make a reservation, and yeah, it was we got a lot of steps in yesterday.
Good.
G was so happy.
Yeah. It rained a little in the morning, but then it got sunny, and and our oldest grandson, who's 12, is like having another adult with us. So he was helping us keep track of the middle one, which was great. But that's what we did yesterday.
How about your life? Do you have a life?
Yes. In the month that I have talked to you. Let's see, Caroline, Pokey Little Pineapple came and she spent the night, and we had a little ditch gathering with Caroline and Kim.
The
How come we
stamp filter.
How come we don't get to spend the night?
You
Yeah,
can.
well, you're in the room. This is where your room would be.
Would have been our room.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then what else? Then Teresa, the cousin, came, and she brought 2 quilts for me to quilt, and I quilted them. And let's see, then I started an Etsy page, and I sold 3 quilts.
What's the
I'll
Etsy
put it
time?
down below. It's just Sisterlies.
Yeah. Oh, the Sisterly. I need
No,
the
just
shop.
Sisterlies.
Right. Oh
What are you going to write down on? Why are you?
no, I'm looking for my phone to start ordering.
Oh, no. I was looking on Etsy, and that chicken salad quilt, I showed it to Cheryl yesterday, was at $989, and I went, I'm really underpriced.
Yeah.
And she's had 232 sales, and all of her quilts are that high.
Well,
Well,
I mean, when you do good work,
yeah.
and
people don't realize how much a quilt is worth, because you're not even really counting your time. By the time I bought 3 yards of fabric yesterday for a background.
Right.
It cost me $45.
Yeah. I need to watch what's their names.
yeah.
are the guys, the boys. I need to watch them because they have good sales.
Yeah.
But I
What was
usually
your name again? You're up.
the boys in Vegas.
Yeah.
The
So
boys in Vegas.
I need my phone.
But I don't do my time either. James says, Mom said you should write down your time. And I'm like, what? It usually takes me 3 days to make a quilt, and then another day so about a week.
And if you think about this is all like handwork.
Okay, it takes a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, the one you recently did where you appliqued all the pieces on, I mean, that's, you'd never even get your money out.
Right. I don't think you ever would. So I usually just charge however much the fabric is. I charge the fabric times 2. So the fabric, and then
Which is,
I did my calculations. He goes, "Oh, Mom, you made like $25."
Yeah.
I went, "Oh, well," but it keeps me busy,
Even at 900, when you think about that chicken salad quilt, and she did it just with the fabrics that Lori had in
Right.
it. She made about 150 an hour, if 150 a day, if she made it in 4 days.
Yeah, I don't know how long it took her to make.
Right.
It took a lot longer than 4 days.
Yeah, because you said 3 to 4 days, and that with
But
minus.
I'm retired, and that's all I do. So
Yeah, but you're still valuable in your gift,
Yeah, the time is still the time.
and make yourself. You're worth
Yeah.
it. That's. I mean,
anyway,
you can sell that quilt behind you.
I'm gonna make another one because who else is Olivia is making
Pumpkin
one.
Hollow?
Yeah.
No, not Pumpkin Hollow. The one in the Bay Area, San Leandro. Olivia.
Oh. I can't think of her name.
I love her. She goes on trips, and I go, "Are you on the San Mateo Bridge?" And then I go, "Oh no, she's on the Bay Bridge." Her sister has a bakery in Haight-Ashbury, I think.
Wave your hands again. You went dark. There you go.
Dark. I look better dark. I've always looked better in the dark.
It's the So Yeah Brothers.
Oh yeah,
brothers. That's right. Anyway, so and then let's see. Bobby got Employee of the Month in October.
Yeah, I love when they have their backing sales.
Yeah.
I've
even thought of buying backing for background.
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I looked through my file for a background, but I didn't find one. So I had, on the way back from the zoo, I had G stop at Mill End.
Oh yeah. Asia for my birthday got me a pattern of Crabapple Hill embroidery,
right.
And she wanted me to stitch it for her. And so, which I'm excited to do, but she wanted specifically a soft gray plaid. All this fabric, I do not have a soft gray plaid. And I just told Anna yesterday, I'm not shopping anymore.
Yeah.
That one on Crabapple Hill, we did Over the River and Through the Woods to Grandmother's House. So Claudia does her version, the machine applique, a machine embroidery, which is very much like the other one, only you have to hand.
Yeah, right.
Embroider.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I made two quilts of Teresa's. Then a Bigfoot quilt. Somebody ordered a Bigfoot quilt. Now working on the Granny's Garden quilt. Granny's Garden.
That somebody ordered.
Is that a flower hexie quilt?
Yeah.
Not a hexie. It's an applique.
No, it's an applique. It's a Lori Holt one. And then whoever else is doing this, and I have background for it. I think I have 2 blocks done because this one's James's, and then I'm doing another one. Then I'll put that one in the shop. But that's really fun. It's a different applique than Lori's method.
And so you machine applique this one? You don't hand applique this one?
I only hand applique wool, and even then sometimes.
Okay.
My hands are really shaky, but my machine's really on point.
That one's beautiful. I just love that one.
I have the pattern.
I don't want it.
Oh.
I just love it.
And then a lot of times James will slap me, But if somebody gets the fabric, I'll make it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I
Thank
was
you.
mailing off today was my group in Bend was talking, and one of them, who is the piecer,
Mhm.
she offered to the group, hey, if you guys have any projects that you aren't gonna get done,
Wow.
I'll put them together, because she likes to do that and she's really quick.
Wow.
But she won't do hand stitching, you know. So I went through my pile.
You were trying to get her to do your cross stitch too?
Did you have her do your tree? You remember the tree behind
No,
you?
no cross stitch. No,
Now
she
you just
won't
need
do
to find somebody who will model stitch for you.
Model
That's
stitch
what you
for your
call-
floss
I
tubes.
didn't design this, but you can model stitch it for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Pattern and the floss.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do.
Oh,
Do you have,
we're not just on FaceTime. We're actually doing something. I forgot.
should we do finishes first?
Sure. You want to
Oh.
show yours?
I didn't bring any finishes.
You're a finish. I'll admit so.
You're finished, Anna. So this is for Cheryl, and I'm doing this was a.
Oh, we
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about that the other day.
I do a lot of Cheryl stuff. This
Is
is
Anna model stitching it?
No, it's a finish, Cheryl. It's a finish.
Oh, it's finished. Okay.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
you
my
probably
L'Oreal.
her
All her words.
all her words.
You're not going to get any words in.
And
So,
then so
let's
what
see.
I'm doing is I'm doing the witch separately and the cat separately. So far, whoops, sorry. So far, I got a stand-up cat done.
Oh, is
I'm-
that for me?
Am I spoiled? No,
It's spooky.
Why should you get it all?
because I'm her sister.
No, but
It's-
she doesn't
it's-
like you as much as she likes me.
So it's spooky pooky.
Oh, how cute is that?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Focus. Oh my gosh, my Teresa infiltrated my camera. It's not focusing.
Get your face out of it or put it in front of your face.
That's what it is. I look good blurred.
Well, now it's dark. It's dark. We know it's a cat. There. There. Oh, now it
Yeah.
unfocused.
Oh, there it
There it
goes.
goes.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's for Cheryl. Let's throw it in your box.
Okay.
Oh, that
The
is
which
really
I'm still working on.
I'm spoiled.
You are
The other
sweet.
one I did is for Cheryl is the okay, pumpkin head,
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
Priscilla and Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. Cute.
She's your model stitcher.
I know.
This giveaway.
How lucky you are.
And here's it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Get your face out.
How's that?
Go.
Those- that's so cute.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
See, I am so now moved on from Halloween.
Oh,
that I
yeah.
can't
I
even-
know, well, it's been a month. Cheryl was supposed to be here,
I was.
so that's going in Cheryl's box too, along with her chicken salad, her French General chicken salad quilt, her box.
She's box too,
her
but
sister's
it's much
box.
littler.
Are you two doing something else over there, or?
No, we're just smack talking. She says her
Good
box
talking.
view is littler.
So that's my cross stitch finishes, my quilting finishes that I have to show. Is this one is, are you talking about me?
No.
She is, isn't she?
Eight-
It's my buttermilk basin, and it's the fall pumpkin quilt.
And she's staying right on target.
Look at, she's just talking over us. That is cute.
That's super cute.
Oh, is that buttermilk basin?
Yeah.
And so here's the back,
Uh-huh.
and Here's the front.
Oh, look how
How
cute.
cute is that? Now,
Maybe you're getting that one.
state really, really is look at you in need your inhaler. Is have you seen Stacy's daughter's fabric line?
No, I haven't seen it yet. You talked about it.
Yeah, it's so fun for her to have her daughter that involved in the industry.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is. I'm trying to get my sons to be involved in the woodworking industry of our world.
Oh, yeah.
Since she couldn't get her brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
Oh,
another buttermilk
this-
basin.
So cute.
Yeah, this quilt, I told Stacy a long time ago that what would be really sweet with that quilt
Yeah.
is if there was an instruction in there on how to silhouette your own grandchildren.
I
Oh.
was thinking of that one time.
Yeah.
I was going to do that. I was going to make quilt blocks that way, and I got 2 of them done. We
Yeah.
did it the old-fashioned way, where we stuck them up against the wall.
Right.
And lights
just-
and-
Really,
That would be
really sweet.
cute.
Yeah.
we should do that. We should do a quilt along of doing this. Okay. This one, I was so directionally impaired. I had to whatchamajigger it on the design wall several times because I'm like, it doesn't look like the picture. And the directions, Stacy, are wrong. So here we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, look at
Oh,
I think I have
Oh.
to get up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you have to get up.
see. I just think using your grandchildren's
Oh, yeah.
what would be so cute.
Look how cute. Are you selling that one?
Yeah, that one's in the shop. I just have to quilt it.
Oh my gosh. If that one doesn't sell, there's something wrong with people.
Yeah, and when you do something like that, what would you sell that for?
I don't know.
Well, what's it in your shop for?
I don't remember.
Oh, brother.
Okay, I gotta look
I
at.
think I had it 170 once, and then I put 220, and I think I moved it up from there after seeing what other people charge.
Yeah, right.
Let's see here.
It's the
Etsy.
piecing,
Sisterlies.
it's the piecing, it's the applique,
Okay.
I'm
and
shopping
then the
right.
quilting.
Don't bother her. She's shopping.
Okay, so
Etsy.
those are my finishes.
Okay. So, can you hear Jake?
No,
Oh, good. So, this is for the winner of the 5,000. Her email says CJ, so we don't know what her name is, but
CJ.
but
That is so cute.
Like the Sisterly shop.
just Sisterlies.
Hmm.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And then here's the back.
Oh, I like that, Cheryl.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I could make you one.
Yes.
One of these to a huge quilt.
I'm shopping. If
You should-
anybody wants
Cheryl,
to.
you should make those and put them in your shop. I went into Cheryl's
should.
because Cheryl has a quilt shop,
Yeah, that
and I
would-
went into hers and was trying to figure out how much she charges to quilt. And of course, you had to do a quote. You had to ask her. You couldn't just go look, right?
That's
So
right.
I sent her a text on her thing, and she goes, "Did you just text me about a quilt?"
About an estimate for a quilt.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's that one. And then I can't remember if I showed this one last time. This is because really, well, I guess it's all fiber arts. Did I show this one? Finished?
No, I don't think so. You were working on it. I don't remember. It's been a month. We're
So
old.
this was a lady who had passed away, and they passed on some of her whips.
Mhm.
And so this is the pattern. It is
Country.
Home for the Holidays. And then this is the finished cross stitch, although I'm going to add beading. I got beading for the snowflakes
Uh-huh.
on the house. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Cute.
She's really shopping.
Yeah, but
Oh,
why texting me.
I'm texting you. Texting you.
Making fun of my prices.
No,
So those are my finishes.
I had 3 sales. I made more this week than I did when I worked a day.
Yay!
Okay, does Anna have any finishes, or is she just there to sit pretty?
It's just to be pretty.
I didn't know I was supposed to bring finishes because someone didn't tell me.
Well,
How about whips?
Oh, well, what I did bring to work on was,
Isn't that cool how that happens?
yeah, why
I
is
am a old hippie.
that? And why does that happen?
well, she thinks she's in a play, so she keeps doing it.
Oh, she like a ballerina. She like a ballerina.
It's her.
Oh, yeah.
It's her light on and
Because
off.
the sun-
The
and I
light,
have lights all over me. Then.
Yeah.
if she flaps her arms, the light goes on.
Flap your arms like a chicken.
Oh my gosh. You gotta, you
This might be ugly, but it's lit.
oh, she's gonna need a lot of deodorant.
No, I hope people don't stink.
My gosh.
So I just brought, because I knew that I would not be have to count or do anything complicated when I'm with Cheryl. Because I'll be off. I brought my the Good Life embroidery, because it's already pre-printed. So
Uh-huh.
I'm on this. Oh, that was long. I'm working on this one, which is really sweet.
Yes.
And she and her husband are really nice people, and I see them sometimes at Road to California, but it's already pre-printed on this sandcastle fabric, so all I have to do is just sit and embroider.
How nice is that?
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, because of you, I bought 4 of them.
Oh, I know. She told me.
She did? She did not.
She did. I'll show you an email. And then I found another one that I was working on, and I decided to bring that too.
Beehive table runner.
Beehive table runner. And see, they're already pre-printed on the sandcastle.
Look how cute that is.
So, isn't that sweet?
Well, they'd like to see it.
Yes.
So,
Higher. Oh, that is cute.
yeah, and then see, it's a table runner, so the bees are
That's
flying
so
and-
cute.
Yeah.
That is.
I just I mean, they are projects that you get to take a break from, and you're not a break with, and you're not going to make a mistake.
Yeah,
because
right.
they're already pre-printed.
Right.
And you can carry because it's on sandcastle, so you can't
carry anyway. Nobody.
And this is
Yeah.
the website.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. The Good Life.
Yeah.
It's the Good Life.
Sewing the Good Life. Yeah.
So, yeah. And they're really fun to travel with. 'Cause
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you're bouncing around. You're gonna be able to. It's not like a cross stitch where you have to find the Jeez.
Okay, my whips.
Is Anna done?
Yeah, I didn't tell Anna to bring anything.
She didn't tell me.
You told her we were going to do a floss tube.
I know, but I
But I
didn't.
thought I was
Oh,
just.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
Okay, so this is for
Ooh, I like
acorns. They have, who is it that puts on the jingle ball? Lindy Stitch.
Stitches.
This is a class I'm taking on the jingle ball, and I'm trying to get 4 of them done so that I can make the ornaments. This is Teresa Koget's ornament class. And so I've got 3 of them.
Teresa, if she's not supposed to show that, I'm so sorry, but it is Cheryl.
What do you mean she's not supposed to show it?
I don't know if you are.
It's all right. If they want to do it, they can go on the jingle ball and be a part.
Did you ever send it to you? I interrupted you. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten my kit for the Jingle Ball. They sent it to the wrong address.
Oh,
Which one are you doing?
I'm wanting to do the ornament with the wreath and the little sayings that
oh
are
yeah,
frosted.
yeah.
I thought that was really cute too.
This is not for the
Oh.
Jingle Ball, but I'm doing Heart-Shaped Samplery's Hope Song.
I have
Part
not
of the
done
dating game.
no.
I know you
In
do.
the dark.
Just saying I have that done.
Wow, you're really in the dark now.
I know, that's why I said I'm like the dating game where you can't see me, you know.
I made one stitch off here, and my E is in the greenery, but I don't think I care.
That's why you want to do this type of project, because you'll never off.
So there's that. And then I'm still working on my Halloween quilt. But I've got the
I
top
love this.
and bottom borders on.
Oh, cute.
And now I'm working on the side ones.
I mean, it looks iridescent, you know,
Yeah.
it's so
Fluorescent.
amazing.
So can I show you some ones I'm going to start doing? Some things I'm going to start doing?
Bobby's in there. Yeah.
Okay. So anybody who knows me very well knows I am super bad at dates. So
At what?
I'm trying to remember my birthday. Did you just
Oh.
not? Yes.
No.
Yeah, she is. She left me at the.
I'm gonna make a birthday rack.
Oh, where'd you get that? Hobby Lobby?
No, Crafter's Warehouse. So I'm gonna paint these
I know
and
it
kind of
wasn't there.
express them. And then I'm gonna put up
You want me to hold this?
put this on it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to write people's
Name on there?
yeah, and their birthdays or anniversaries, and I'll put months across the bottom. So anyway, that's it's locking. So that's one. Another one I'm doing is for my pickleball. I got the fabric and stuff, but for my pickleball tote, I'm making it's called Courtside.
By Annie?
Yeah, by Annie.
That's
And
cute.
then, yeah. And then I finally got all this stuff together for the
I
needle.
cannot believe they actually have designed a pickleball bag.
You have to show.
I'm gonna take a picture and send it to Robin.
Yeah. So I actually got everything for the needle book that was stolen from me by Robin,
Yeah.
Lady Ness. So I'm gonna start this needle book.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's this one. So anyway, got that.
On perforated paper.
On perforated paper. Yep. And then lastly and scarily,
Wow.
oh, I gotta take that off. I'm starting a Judy Niemeyer quilt,
Oh,
and it's called Carnival Flower.
oh,
I'm really excited. Look at all the pages of that paper piecing.
yeah. Paper piecing is fun though. Did you ever finish Daisy? You just have to finish her off it.
She's sitting over there looking at me.
Yeah.
So, oh, I forgot I had another finish.
Okay.
So I had a friend who I got a pincushion from.
I wonder if it's words.
And I couldn't get my pins in it. So I took it all apart. And I had Anna look at it because I thought, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I get my needles or pins in it?
Does this friend watch our floss tube?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Are you gonna diss her work?
No. I'm saying that sometimes when we do things, we have to add to it.
Oh
So
dear.
I added to it. And I made a
Oh, how cute.
so this is inside is a wool ball, and then we put wool on the outside.
Oh, that is adorable.
Did you make this? Somebody made this for me, this flower.
Probably.
I feel like we got flowers like that, it's some
Well, we got a green
acorns and
one
thread thing.
recently at the acorns thing.
I don't remember making that one. Mine are usually flat without any dimension.
Okay, so somebody made that and I don't remember, sorry.
And now
Somebody
the
just
needles
snowflakes
slide
and-
in and out really.
Yeah, and now the
We're
needles.
gonna make your popcorn.
Yeah, no, but you made it for her, so I don't have to.
No, I didn't.
No, someone
Somebody
else.
else made it for her.
Somebody else did.
Someone else who was nicer.
Yeah, definitely. So that's all my stuff.
That's a lot.
Okay, so my whips, 'cause we're still on whips. Not much when it comes to cross stitch. So I'm doing this for James for Christmas. It probably won't be done, but this is the We the People
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is by Willow Hill. It's designed by Kimberly Mueller of Willow Hill Samplings.
That's a lot of letters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people like letters. I don't. I can't speak them. I can't write them. I can't stitch them without error. So far I have we and the T.
Yeah.
Wet.
Wet.
Wet. And this, I'm stitching it on 40 count.
Just keeps
Am I
talking.
boring you? Lakeside Linen Fawn.
Oh, I like that color.
Thank you. And then the other thing I am stitching is, of course, Honesty.
Oh, yeah, that one is really sweet.
And I'm still working on the Mrs. Nobody but me likes her anyway, but so that's where to go.
You got a
where's the-
lot done on
Yeah.
that.
Where are the people? There we go.
Yeah.
So explain because you're not doing the whole thing.
No.
Am I right?
Where's the Mrs.?
Right there?
Yeah, she was down there.
There
At
she
the,
is. I mean, she's there. She is.
Her head, she's bodiless.
No, she's starting to get a breast,
Oh,
chest,
fine.
because they wore those so their boobies stuck out of her.
she's gonna get vetoed or bleep. She gotta have a bleeper there
And
because
then the boys,
No.
their boys, and there's Lincoln and his dog.
So show on the original pattern what you're actually doing.
that's Kim, the Contented Stitcher. She changed my world by doing this.
That's what Colleen.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what
So
do you do?
I'm not flowery. I don't like watering plants. They die. So I'm not doing the border like this. And I'm not doing the vases.
Close to the camera so I can see. I can't see that far away.
Down. Over to the left. Our left. The other way. There.
Oh yeah. So you're not doing the flowered border.
Or the vases, right?
No vases.
Uh-huh.
What are you putting in place of the vases? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I was going to put, I don't remember. I'll have to
Birthdays?
watch our last. Yeah, I think I need to watch our last floss tube. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But or I might pick something out of some other chart or
Yeah.
my book to put in
Yeah.
there. So
Cow in there.
Oh, didn't you like that cow
I
reel?
should put a cow in there.
Yeah,
Everyone put a cherry tree. I said wrong president. Wrong president. So that's by Twin Peak Primitives. If I figure a way to get all these X's in on my embroidery machine, it might
Oh,
get done.
Isn't that the truth? Well, if
Okay,
you're in
so-
that, you just give them to a model stitcher.
Yeah.
Does one have to be a designer to be a model stitcher?
Colleen needs coffee.
Good question. Okay, Hall and happy, like people gave you stuff.
Gave you shit stuff. Excuse you.
I can bring my haul down.
Are you
And-
new?
And all the stuff that I got is in your box if you want to show it.
Yes, it is. I'm not showing it again. So,
Did you see
What's
what Anna got from that one sweet lady? And
yes, Anna's spoiled.
Wow.
She goes
Dude.
to Acorns and Thread and gets gift cards. She gets boxes. She doesn't want to be doxxed, so she doesn't give them her home address. She doxes the shops.
which the shop is fine with.
Janine loves to open boxes.
If I was there, I would open it even before you.
Oh,
And if I was there, I'd open it and then it wouldn't be there.
There's the
and that's why I send it to Janine.
Yes. So when Teresa, but the cousin was here, she brought me this.
Oh, how cute.
Is that on a fabric?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's,
so cute.
fabric.
Is that a cigar?
A cigar? It's a pumpkin thingy.
I thought Teresa was smoking cigars now.
No,
Is that a like a cinnamon stick or what did she
Yeah, it
use?
looks like something.
it's a stick.
Oh, it's just a stick.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
You know,
know,
you can
cinnamon
out,
stick
you
would
can
be
go out
really
in your yard,
Yeah.
in the woods, and then you get a stick. And then when Kim, the stay-at-home quilter, I forgot this other things. Her mom made these, so she let
Oh,
Caroline.
how cute.
I have a friend in Sisters who makes Greg those kind of rags.
Oh, yeah.
These are pot holders.
pot holders.
Don't mess up.
And Caroline poking little pineapple. What are you doing? She made me this. It's a cow.
The cow one.
You put
Cute.
your cell phone on it. Or your iPad, you know how to hold it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then Caroline also made me, this is a pincushion pumpkin.
Wow.
so don't be talking about my stuff. I get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And Kim
Just
also
me.
gave me
Calling makes enough.
gave
I
us
don't need
scissors,
anything else.
really cool scissors.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
are handy.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen any scissors like that.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. All right. And I think that's it that I can see. Giveaways.
You want me to show it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's
I
do the
didn't know if
giveaway
we're gonna
first.
do the one that you gave away.
Yeah, the one that is the big hexy bag and
Yes.
all the stuff inside. And the winner is, I pulled it up,
Bag?
is, I don't know if you could see that,
No.
Jody's Creative Corner. And she says, it was fun catching up with you two. Cheryl, feel better soon. Colleen, Honest Abe is looking so good. Just a little hex here and there. Happy stitching, ladies. So Jody, if you could get a hold of me.
Hey,
and
Jody.
Email is in the description box.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else before we do the new giveaway. I was going to say, Cheryl, why don't you read the thing that Ava wrote not Ava, but Maddie wrote for us.
Well, I can't find it.
I have it right here. Would you like me to read it?
Sure.
So you can you explain who Maddie is, please?
Maddie is my middle son's youngest daughter, and she is 12 years old.
And she wrote this little.
She had to write this. She had to write something about somebody in the family, and she had to describe them so well that the person could draw them. And so we haven't gotten the drawing yet, but this is what she wrote.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for the drawing. Okay. My crafty grandma. My grandma sits in a chair, holding a needle carefully, pulling it through a small piece of fabric, with cheerful brown eyes gazing behind vibrant red glasses. Sitting. I'm gonna get pee points.
I have asthma.
Sitting just below her short forehead.
I love her. She did it exactly.
Cheryl threads art into cloth.
Hmm.
A few times a month, Auntie, Colleen, and Grandma will post a new floss tube video on their channel, Stitching with the Sisterlies, of their current projects.
Nice plug, Maddie.
In the evening, after
A whole
working,
bunch of kids in that class are going to sign up for following.
this is the one that gets me. Wait, let me read that so I'm not laughing. With cheerful brown eyes gazing behind vibrant red glasses sitting just below her shirt.
I can't even say.
Look at she
All right. This is the one, Cheryl, that gets me because I don't know what you tell your grandkids.
Oh.
Granty will have to straighten them out on the facts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Okay.
she can't.
Wow.
She can't
I gotta see what it is.
She's actually losing it on camera.
In the evening,
Oh.
after working.
Well, she is going to aqua aerobics.
And pickleball, but it's not evening.
Yeah.
Okay. In the evening, after working out, Cheryl will proceed downstairs to cook a delicious meal for Grandpa.
Oh, that's the one. I do cook. It might not be delicious. Wow. I'm starting to get affected.
I will post this in this is good workout. Her silky straight. Okay, stop it. Her silky straight salt and pepper hair cut into an extended pixie, always pulled back by a clippy.
Which I have over there.
She must love plaid. It almost always has it on. A personal collection that comes in many different colors.
I do have my plaid jacket I was gonna wear.
Oh.
When she comes to visit us, their truck comes full of new crafting projects, fresh produce from the garden, and a whole lot of fun.
Aw, it was so sweet.
I hope that my grandma sits in a chair holding a needle carefully, pulling it through a small piece of fabric, with cheerful brown eyes gazing behind vibrant red glasses, sitting just below her short forehead. Cheryl threads art into cloth. A few times a month, it's Granty, Mandy, Colleen, and Grandma will post a new floss tube video on their channel, Stitching with the Sisterlies, of their current projects. In the evening, after working out, Cheryl will proceed down to cook a delicious meal for Grandpa. Her silky straight salt and pepper hair cut into an extended pixie, always pulled back by a clippy. She must love plaid and almost always has it on. It's a personal collection that comes in many different colors.
You're almost there.
When she comes to visit us.
Don't look at me.
When she comes to visit us, their truck comes full of new crafting projects, fresh produce from the garden, and a whole lot of fun. That's actually true. When I would go with you, we would have all kinds of crafts for them. Then we'd go to Hobby Lobby and buy it out and make them craft.
Crafts on my short forehead.
Yes.
You gotta love it.
Now
You gotta love the things that they notice.
Well, and the thing is, what I actually do love is, all the things that I tear myself down about in my head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They
don't
you.
They don't see it.
No, because none of us do.
Right, exactly.
You see your short forehead.
But now I'm going to go look at all my grandkids.
It's a family thing. We all have
with me.
Yeah. And maybe go in your wardrobe and see how much plaid you really do have.
I do have a lot of
You
plaid.
have pajamas, you have
And I
robes.
always wear these.
Yes, and you're red.
And I've had a clippy in my hair. We were watching some old videos from the 80s. and I had a clippy in my hair.
You always have a clippy in your hair. It's usually right here.
Yeah, because I have all this. It's like
Yeah.
I gotta get it out of my face. So.
Silky, straight salt and pepper hair.
Except for the back is black.
Yeah, isn't that weird how our hairs are different colors? I want mine just to be all gray. I told Bob, isn't it funny? I don't look my age, and he goes, "Stop, Mom." I mean, that employee of the month certificate. So you were going to show something.
So Rika of House of Stitch and Stash, she started doing some designing, and I showed you her first one, and this is her second one, and then she gave one to us to give away. So this is Little Bo Peep, and I'm going to turn it like this. So
and our problem is we don't know if somebody already requested it, and it's been a month.
No, not requested. Well, we know that that nobody responded to me about winning it, so we're trying again.
And so, what's your keyword?
Little. Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
2 T's.
Yes, 2 T's.
Yes.
I don't know how you spell little. Yes.
And that's for this floss tube. And Cheryl said that she's gonna try to do better with every 2 weeks, which is kind of funny because it's the holidays. So
that's gonna be tough, huh?
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't have a set time.
Yeah.
I just do it
every week.
But you do it just about every week.
Yeah, if something to say, yeah. But if I'm traveling, then I don't think about it. But I don't
a lot to say because you do it almost every week.
Right. Well, I do. People
want your wisdom.
Want my wisdom. But because I don't have in my head a set day, it makes it not stressful.
We don't either. We just say every couple of weeks.
Yeah. I just don't.
But I just don't realize a month goes by that quick.
And right now it's so fast.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that we're already into November. And
how did you start doing floss tubes?
How did I start doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because G retired and we were going to go on the road. There's a flag.
There is.
Yeah. But we were going to go on the road, so we were going to be 24/7 in a RV.
Oh,
and I said we need to stop at quilt shops and maybe film them.
Colleen's wanting you to set up.
And we'll no, I'm not. We'll
she gets this
about Roadies if you'd like to follow her, and I'll put her. I mean, everybody follows Anna. But if any of the drama community or crama community is watching, Anna's a good one to watch.
I do love your first ones when you traveled and you would take pictures of where you were at.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
We have some up here. We have Quilting Mayhem and a couple other quilts up here whenever you get into
that. Was a subtle hint.
Yeah. And then Floss Tube was, I know when you started Floss Tube, you came to Acorns and Thread. That's when I met you. And I told you that I had made you the bee quilt, and you were like, "Oh," and it didn't click in there for a minute.
Yeah, I love that bee quilt. And look at the beehive.
Yeah. Anyway, so what? Okay. The other giveaway is besides Little, right? It's Little.
Yeah. Little.
I'll do a $25 gift certificate from Fat Quarter Shop. And all you need to do is let's pick something out of this for your word. How about
say it?
Forehead.
Forehead. For $25 gift certificate from Fat Quarter. Forehead.
I could just see
good exercise.
So forehead, little and forehead.
Remember the time they made you a clay, Cheryl? They made a clay grandma, and the boobies were like way out.
I know. I was really glad that wasn't in there.
Anyway, so Anna, what are your plans?
Plans for what?
This week.
This week? Well, after being here last week and poking around the shelving,
Rude.
I went home and cleaned. And looked at exactly what I had on my agenda. And so I have a lot of things that I want to work on. But I'm kind of moving towards the end of the year because next year I want to do things that I want.
Uh-huh.
I did a lot of gifts this year, and so next year I want to be about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word
That's
is going to be me.
Oh my
That's why I
God.
did my Etsy shop so I can get extra income to go to retreats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The retreats aren't always, it's the I was gonna say the storage of me. The getting a hotel.
How much the hotel and the
Right.
Or
transportation?
And I do feel bad about all that we share on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, that it creates this whole FOMO thing for everybody that you literally can't go.
I feel bad
if you can
tell me
choose.
you're going places.
That's
Just
because
have to pick and choose.
Anna will say to me, I'm going here on a retreat. I know you're going to have FOMO.
I don't. I like to watch. I like to watch, and as long as there's a place for Colleen to skedaddle,
yeah.
rest, and then pop back out. Because I truly am an introvert. Those two are not.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
Well, you're fake introverts, fake happy people. What are you, fake non-introverts? Because
Fake.
I've been with the both of you, and there's nothing introverted about you. Maybe your belly buttons. I don't know.
Until I get comfortable.
There you go. Yeah.
No.
Back
You've seen me. Yes, you have.
Yes, you used to be. You used to be.
Well, she kind of doesn't let you be.
Yeah, then that's good. I think that's
Pins a
good.
pin on you that says, I'm shy, talk to me.
I am.
Yeah. And you might be in your mind, but
Mark
in reality.
gave me that pin because she recognized.
Who did? Who did?
Mara at retreat gave me that pin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did she see you flying around, flitting here and there like a social butterfly?
She totally gets that I'm an introvert. So
I bet you when you're done not introverting, that you're exhausted.
Yeah.
I am.
It happens to me.
Me too.
I am totally.
Right now she's being so shy. She's folding up my tablecloth.
Yeah. I'm to make it nice here. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's it. I'll let you guys go have fun with yourselves. Unless there's something else we need to do with Anna. Cheryl, did you?
What do we need to do with you?
I don't know. I hope that
I'm
I'm going to be on Dateline.
Or
what
what are you doing? What are your plans?
No.
What are your plans? This is going to be long, guys. What are your plans? Hurry up.
Mine?
Yes.
We have mountain stitchers on Sunday.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Mountain
Stitch.
stitchers.
Oh,
Beth-
Beth. Okay.
With.
Yeah.
She
And
just saw Teresa the Kogut.
yeah. And then I have dental work this week. I'm going to have Thanksgiving for our church group that I'm a part of this week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to aqua class and pickleball. There.
Pickleball's gonna get you. Got Matthew Perry.
What?
He was playing.
Wow.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too. Do you stretch and stuff beforehand?
Yes.
She's even going to make herself a bag.
I know, but she trips all the time. She falls just walking to the mailbox. She trips. It's just dangerous. And then the heart rate goes too fast, too far.
Been worried about me since I was born.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I don't ever have to worry because she and Chris do it all for me.
Yeah.
Chris worries too. I
Oh,
think
yes.
Mom must have made us worry about you.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Yeah,
have a
on that
wonderful
happy
day.
note.
What?
On that happy note.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming, Anna. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, Floss Tube.
Have fun, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, God.